said I live by the book, I might die by the guillotine. Fine, simply put, let my head roll, spill and leak. You ain't truly killing Reese, I'll die with humility. My soul has been purchased, Yeshua kept the bill receipt. So gone, cut my lights out, dead my utilities. Let that blade slice down. Death is a futile thing, you ain't wanting. If we lose the lead, it's soon that you will see them saints coming back like, who that? New Orleans, it's that mighty Judah tribe. We don't do the kumbaya, we too alive for oohs and ahs. The troops align, salute to God. Hoorah, it's that coup de grace to the industry that's full of lies. We euthanize they sick disease and wicked deeds. Who am I? Reese McLane, MC in the name. I ain't never been afraid. Renegade told ya, end of day soldier. Don't entertain posers in this blessed flow below. Send a great code. Let's go. It's that mighty Judah tribe, rifles to the sky. Crosses on her neck with our heads held high. Yeah, you will never slow a road, them boys gon' ride with armor on the chest as we march full stride. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That only fear God. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That ain't afraid to die. Where my soldiers at? Look, I am unashamed, not that reach. Records borderline bipolar type. Take that crap out my house, Porta John. This is where the Lord reside. This for the mind is fortified. Brick and mortar form a bond. A courtesan is bored inside a rock. Boy supports that rise of forged in iron. 2x4s and 8x4s of pine. Reinforce the side stories high. Floors are wide, decor inside, of course, is adorned by Christ. Scripture and crosses on the wall just to glorify. It's that mighty Judah tribe. We don't do the Q and I. Don't confuse the truth with lies and misconstrue the two. Combine these institution giants trying to use us for some stooges, huh? Doom is nigh, and so we moving like a unit. Y'all can see where we've gone and who we walking with. It's Paul print with claw and dead markings when we marching in. Yeah, that mean the line. Pride is by my side, right behind the Godhead. That's Yah, and we the body Christ. Best believe we are the light. It's that mighty Judah tribe, rifles to the sky. Crosses on her neck with our heads held high. Yeah, you will never slow a road, them boys gon' ride with armor on the chest as we march full stride. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That only fear God. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That ain't afraid to die. Where my soldiers at? We wrestle not against flesh, but against principalities, malevolent intent from devils that surround unseen realms. Hell is real, but they say it's not reality. They sell it, then present Jesus Christ who died on Calvary. It's fairy tales and fallacy, metaphors, analogies for superstitious zealots with lack of mental balancing. Just folklore and fantasy, but in all actuality they manifest every prophecy exactly how it reads. Law-abiding citizens are ostracized dissidents. They falsify Christians as some cultish type bigots with awful biased ignorance. It's all lies and wickedness. Good is evil, evil's good. Sign of times we living in. Repulsive, vile criminals, exalted high and lifted in. All the prime syndicate channels in it sickening. They ample with fictitiousness. They ban you if you different. Man, listen, we don't stand soon, it's imprisonment. It's that mighty Judah tribe, rifles to the sky. Crosses on her neck with our heads held high. Yeah, you will never slow a road, them boys gon' ride with armor on the chest as we march full stride. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That only fear God. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers at? That ain't afraid to die. Where my soldiers at?